ओम येनात्मना विलीयन्ते उद्भवन्ति च वृत्तयः नित्यावगतये तस्मै नमोऽधीः प्रत्ययात्मने प्रमथ्यवज्रोपमयुक्तिसंभृतैः श्रुतेररातीन् शतशो वचोऽसिभिः ररक्षवेदार्थनिधिं विशालधीर् नमो यतीन्द्राय गुरोर्गरीयसे शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। उपदेश साहस्री from shloka number 37 we started a topic about the description of Atma Bhasa. What is Atma Abhasa? What is Chidabhasa? Why there is a need for Chidabhasa? This inquiry started because the discussion was, to whom does the samsara belong? Does the samsara belong to Atma, to Buddhi, to Chidabhasa? Is it Satya, Mithya? From that, discussion led to this. According to Purvapaksha, samsara is Satyam. There is no need of Chidabhasa. Everything can be explained through Atma. According to Vedanta, Chidabhasa is needed. Atma does not have samsara, but because of adhyasa of Buddhi and Chidabhasa in Atma, there is samsara appearance in Atma. So this Abhasa topic is now being concluded in the next shloka. Shloka 50, page number 263. Parapakshe hanim dosham uktva swapakshe tu abhasa abhyupagame labha vishesham aha. Parapaksha means Purvapakshi's paksha. In that, hani defects, dosha, hanim dosham, hani dosha. Uktva swapakshe. In Vedanta paksha, when you accept abhasa, to abhasa abhyupagame labha vishesham, there is some labha. He says, Chaitanya bhasata buddhe ratmanastaswarupata स्याच्चेत्तं ज्ञानशब्दैश्च येदः शास्तीति युज्यते चैतन्याभासता बुद्धे रात्मनस्तत्स्वरूपता स्याच्चेत्तं ज्ञानशब्दैश्च येदः शास्तीति युज्यते. बुद्धेः चैतन्य आभासता आत्मनः तत्स्वरूपता स्यात् चेत् तं ज्ञानशब्दैश्च वेदः शास्ति इति युज्यते. Anvay is straightforward. बुद्धेः चैतन्य आभासता, expression of chaitanya in buddhi, because of which buddhi has the ability to express knowledge. बुद्धेः चैतन्य आभासता आत्मनः तत्स्वरूपता, which is chaitanya swarupa is the nature of atma. Atma is chaitanya swarupa. स्यात् चेत् तं ज्ञान शब्दैः च वेदः शास्ति इति युज्यते. तं ज्ञान शब्दैः. सो तं आत्मानं वेदः शास्ति. The Vedas, they do shasanam of Atma. How? Jnana Shabdaihi. This will be possible, means the instructions of Veda for both, for Karma Kanda and for Jnana Kanda. They will be valid only when you accept that Atma is Chaitanya Swarupa Shuddha and Buddhi has Chaitanya Pratibimba. That Chaitanya Pratibimba in Buddhi and Buddhi, they are Adhyastha in Atma. So Chidabhasa is accepted. And then to that Adhyastha Atma, Veda gives Anushasanam. Either it is in the form of Juhuyat, Yajeta, ityadi. Or here they have given the example, Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma, Jnana Shabdaihi, Vedaha Shasti. So Veda Shasanam iti yujyate. It is appropriate only when the arrangement is like this, means you accept Chidabhasa, etc. Why in this way? Let us see Tika first. बुद्धेः अंतःकरणस्य चैतन्य आभासता आत्मनश् चैतन्य स्वरूपता च चेत् स्यात् भवेत्. बुद्धि मीन्स अंतःकरण. बुद्धेः अंतःकरणस्य चैतन्य आभासता, चिदाभास इज प्रेजेंट देयर. एंड आत्मनः चैतन्य स्वरूपता, आत्मा इज स्वरूपतः चैतन्य. देन तदा वेदः तम आत्मानं ज्ञान शब्दैः, ज्ञान सत्व अनंत आनंद आत्मादिभिः शब्दैः शास्ति प्रतिपादयति इति युज्यते घटते इति अक्षरार्थः. Then in that case Veda can instruct this person by saying you are Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Means Tattvamasi Mahavakya, which reveals the nature of individual as Satyam Jnanam Anantam Anandam Brahma. It is possible only if Atma is of that nature. So Atma has to essentially be Akarta Abhokta. Purvapakshi had said, why do you need Chidavasa? Why can't we have Atma itself as Karta Bhokta Samsari? So say, then how will you explain these Vakyas of the Vedas? So Atma essentially have to be Satyam Jnanam Anantam Anandam Brahma, Akarta Abhokta. Then instructions are also there for do this karma, do that karma, etc. Because until then Chitta Shuddhi is not going to be there. So that Adhyastha, when Adhyasa is there, of Buddhi Chidabhasa on Atma and Anyonya, then to that entity Karma Kuru ityadi Vakyas are also valid. युज्यते घटते। अयं भावः प्रकाश स्वभावं वस्तु यत्र प्रतिबिंबते तत्र प्रकाश आभासोदय हेतुः तद्भवति। देर वेर प्रकाश स्वभाव वस्तु मीन्स आत्मा, यत्र यत्र मीन्स बुद्धौ, in buddhi where atma expresses प्रतिबिंबते तत्र प्रकाश आभासोदय हेतुः तद्भवति। then प्रकाश आभास मीन्स चिदाभास उदय हेतु becomes what? That buddhi. Yatra means buddhi, tatra means buddhi. So tad hetu bhavati. It becomes a cause. Yatha jale pratibimbitah savita. Like in the water, sun gets reflected. Tatha buddhau pratibimbitam chaitanyam tatra. Tatra means buddhau.
बुद्धि
बुद्धौ चित प्रकाशोदय हेतुर भवति. In that buddhi, chit prakashodaya hetuhu. So that buddhi will become the hetu for chaitanya to manifest there. Tataha sabhasayam buddhau grihita sambandhaihi jnanadi shabdair vedaha atmanam lakshanaya bodhayati iti sangacchate. There or thereafter, tataha sabhasayam buddhau, in sabhasa buddhi, गृहीत संबंधैर ज्ञानादि शब्दैः, गृहीतो संबंधो यैः ज्ञानादि शब्दैः, ते ज्ञानादि शब्दाः गृहीत संबंधाः. In buddhi, the Veda instructions he will collect. He will understand in buddhi. It is possible only when buddhi has Siddhabhasa. So, Sabhasayam buddhau grihita sambandhaihi jnanadi shabdaihi. By jnana shabda, jnanadi shabdaihi. Vedaha atmanam lakshanaya bodhayati. What does the Veda do? Veda atmanam bodhayati. Veda is doing bodha of atma. How? Through lakshana. So you know this Jahadaja lakshana, where the tyaga of buddhi and chidavasa happens and atma is pointed out. Lakshanaya bodhayati. Iti sangacchate. That will work there. Otherwise, if you don't accept Chidabhasa, anyatha nirdharmaka atmani shabda pravritti anupapatte Vedanta vedyata tasya na siddhyat. Atma is nirdharmaka, Atma doesn't have any dharma. Shabda pravritti nimittas are not reaching Atma. So, shabda pravritti anupapatte Vedanta vedyata tasya na siddhyat. Tasya Vedanta Vedyata. It does not have Vedanta Vedyatvam. Means Atma will not be known through Vedanta. Why? Because no Shabda of Vedas will reveal Nirdharmaka Atma. We need a Sambandha. Bhale it is illusory, erroneous, but that Sambandha is needed to point out Atma. This is a wonderful thing. If I have to give you some example, let us say movie or some stage theater example is good. Somebody is not a doctor, but he gets a role of doctor. Or somebody is not a Swami, let us say, and he gets a role of Swami. And then, as you know, he becomes famous with that illusory role. Role means it is illusory. And so, that illusory role is helpful to point out that person. Who is this person? Oh, you don't know this person acted as a Swami in some movie. In this way, we want to know Atma. But there is no direct connection of anything with Atma. But there is adhyasa connection between Buddhi and Atma. And Buddhi has Shabda Pratyayas. So what we will do, we will use two types of Shabdas. Swarupa Lakshana, Tadastha Lakshana. Call Buddhi, you call Jagat, anything. So how Buddhi is used to point out Atma? It is a Buddhi Vritti Sakshi. People get fascinated. Oh, Buddhi Vritti Sakshi. We are using your illusion to point out Atma. Then when illusion goes, then neither there is Buddhi, then there is no need of Buddhi Vritti Sakshi. Atma will remain. Buddhi Vritti Sakshi will go. In the same way, Atma is Jagat Karanam. There is no Jagat. So then what will happen? In Atma, Jagat Karanatvam will not remain. But Jagat Karanam is required. Why? Because we are familiar with Jagat. So Jagat is used to point out Brahma. Janmadhyasya yataha, in this way. So Vedanta Vedyata is there in Atma only because Atma has adhyasa with Buddhi and Chidavas. Manantaram cha tatra na kramate iti. In Atma, Nirdharmaka Atma, Shabda Pravritti is not there, and any other pramana will not work. Na kramate. Kramate means kramadhatu. Kramu pada vikshepe. Pada vikshepe, to reach. No other pramana can reach Atma to reveal it. Iti asiddhi eva atmanah syat. Iti abhasa abhyupagama shruti smriti nyaya vidbhihi kartavya iti. If no pramana can reveal Atma, neither Shabda nor Pratyakshadi pramana, then what will happen? Then what will happen? You will think Atma is not existing only. Atmanaha asiddhi, you will think. And therefore, those who are the knowers of Shruti, Smriti and Nyaya, Shruti, Smriti, Nyaya vidvihi, आभास अभ्युपगमः कर्तव्य, then they should accept आभास. I mean, those who don't study, those who don't think, forget them. Those who study and think, they know on the strength of Shruti, Smriti and Nyaya, there has to be an entity called Chidabhasa. So Chid Atma Bhasa Pratipadanam is done with 50th shloka. Now the topic in the next 6 shlokas is to show how in Atma there is Shabda Vyavahara. So it is a little different approach. Let's see. Yadyapi evam आभास अभ्युपगमे वेद प्रवृत्ति ही आत्मनि उपपद्यते, तथापि अस्मिन् जानात्यादि शब्दा न प्रवर्तेरन् इति व्यवहारा सिद्धि ही प्रसज्येत इति शंकते. यद्यपि एवं, even though such is the case, आभास अभ्युपगमे वेद प्रवृत्ति ही आत्मनि उपपद्यते. If you accept Chidabhasa, then Veda Pravritti means instructions of the Vedas. They can be justified in quote unquote I, Aham, which is called as Atma. So Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma is for Shuddha Atma. And other Kartrutva Bhoktritva is in Ashuddha Atma. Tathapi अस्मिन् जानात्यादि शब्दा न प्रवर्तेरन् इति व्यवहारा सिद्धिः प्रसज्येत. But here janati adi shabda, janati, ichhati, karoti, these shabdas will not fit in for Atma, Purvakshi is saying. And therefore, how vyavahara siddhi will happen? Vyavahara asiddhi prasajyata. You will not be able to justify vyavahara. Iti shankate. Nanu ज्ञान शब्दो व्युत्पाद्यमान आत्मनि मुख्यां वृत्तिं लभते इति एव. ज्ञान शब्द, when you do व्युत्पत्ति of ज्ञान शब्द, व्युत्पाद्यमान है ज्ञान शब्द है. आत्मनि मुख्यां वृत्तिं लभते. ज्ञान शब्द will be the मुख्य अर्थ of आत्मा. लभतेव. अतः कथम साभास बुद्धिवाचकः सन् आत्मनि लक्षणया वर्तिष्यते. मुख्य वृत्ति इन आत्मा, पूर्व पक्षी से. Then how साभास बुद्धिवाचक सन आत्मनि लक्षणया वर्तिष्यते? How in lakshana vritti will go in Atma? Because avidha vritti, the direct vritti, should go in Atma when you do proper vyutpatti of jnana, according to Purvapakshi. Iti kalpate iti va shankate. Okay. Now, I think it is good that I explain some ideas first. Then we enter into it. Okay. The Shabda Jnanam, Jnata, Jnanam, Jnata, Jnaya, Jnapti. All of them, they have Jna as a dhatu. Jna avabodhane. And based on the vyutpatti of the shabda, you can have variety there. Like, if you do कर्ता व्युत्पत्ति, कर्तरी अर्थ है जानाति इति ज्ञानम, यो जानाति सह ज्ञानम, the one who knows is jnana, who knows, jnata knows, so jnata is nothing but jnanam. Janati iti jnanam vyutpatti refers to jnanam as karta. This is the mukhya vakya, you should understand. Janati iti jnanam. In this vakya, jnanam means karta, the knower. Nyayate iti jnanam. So, kim nyayate? Vishayo. Vishaya becomes known. Vishaya is what? Vishaya is prameya, jnaya. So, jnayate iti jnanam, if you say, then what is the meaning of the jnanam?
Yeah.
Jnaya. Means karma. It's called karma vyutpatti. Karta vyutpatti is janati iti jnana. Jnayate anena iti jnanam, if I say, that by which something is known, that is called jnanam. So that by which something is known, then that is jnana karanam. Jnayate anena iti jnanam, if I say, that is jnana karanam. Jnana karanam is pramanam. So pramata, prameya, pramana. Jnana shabda vyavahar can happen in all the three, based on how you want to look at it. Okay, so jnata, jnaya, and pramana means karana. Then, I think in Tika they have also given somewhere adhikarana. When it comes, we'll see. But these are the three main. And then you have jnapti iti jnana. That is the mukhya artha. Satyam jnanam anantam brahma. That jnanam is jnapti. It is not jnata, it is not jnaya, it is not what?
Karana.
Karana, pramana. So in Taittiriya Upanishad, Bhashya, Bhagwan Bhashyakar elaborates on this. Because when he explains what is Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma, what is the meaning of the word Jnanam? It is not Pramata, it is not Prameya, it is not Pramana, it is Shuddha Jnanam, Jnapti. So Jnapti Shabda is used there. So I gave introduction based on that. Bhashya is beautiful there, elaborate. Unfortunately, many people either don't study Bhashya at all, or even if they study, at least Taittiriya and all, they are out of scope because they are too big and too tough. But it is nice Bhashya. Okay. So now, with that in mind, let us see some things here, and let us use some Vyakarana now. Prakriti pratyayarthau yau भिन्ना वेकाश्रयौ यथा करोति गच्छति इत्यादौ द्रष्टौ लोक प्रसिद्धितः प्रकृति प्रत्ययार्थौ यौ भिन्नावेकाश्रयौ यथा करोति गच्छति इत्यादौ द्रष्टौ लोक प्रसिद्धितः यौ प्रकृति प्रत्ययार्थौ द्वौ यथा एकाश्रयौ भिन्नौ और भिन्नौ एकाश्रयौ. Who is saying? Purvapakshi. Purvapakshi's argument is this, that you take one shabda like gachati. Gachati, gam dhatu is there. So prakriti artha refers to the dhatu. And there is pratyaya. Prakriti and pratyaya, everything is, let me just tell you something because the context has come. Somebody had asked me, some shabda came in our shlokas, like kanabhaksha, arambhavadaha,
Kanabhaksha Paksha.
kanabhaksha paksha. So the question came, Swamiji, I looked in dictionary, there is no kanabhaksha. So Sanskrit dictionary and English dictionaries are very different. In English dictionary, only those which are the possible English words, they all will be there. And all will be included. So in English, let's say there are 100,000 words, let us say. All will be included in dictionary. You will not have a single word which is different, which is not there in the dictionary. Sanskrit is not like that. In Sanskrit, everything is combination of prakriti and pratyaya. They come together and they can form hundreds of words. Each dhatu can have so many. Each dhatu, you imagine, 10 lakaras are there in tenses and moods. In each of them, Uttam Purusha, Madhyam Purusha, Pratham. So Pratham Purusha, Madhyam Purusha, Uttam Purusha. That you will know. Then Ekvachan, Dvivachan, Bahuvachan. So 9. Each lakara, 9. Then Parasmaipada, Atmanepada, where they are there, they are different. Then in them, there will be San Pratyaya, Karmani Prayoga, Kartari Prayoga. Then Anich Pratyaya, then San and Anich together. So all these combinations will not be there ever in dictionary. Then in that they will put Nishtha Pratyaya also. Then they will decline that Shabda. Pratipipada Ishaya. They will add Upasarga also to that. So many Upasargas, then one Dhatu, some Pratyaya, in that San, Anich will be there, then Nishtha Pratyaya, then declension of that. It is endless. So dictionaries will not have everything. And Samasa, they will give you separate words. Like Ramaha will be there, Lakshmana will be. Rama Lakshmana, that you have to understand there are two padas is samasta pada. It will not be there in dictionary. There might be some occasions for frequently used samasas, but otherwise it will not be there. So Sanskrit is very different. I'm sure it is like some other Asian languages. They have the same thing. Everything is not ready. You create, assemble and disassemble. So here he says, Prakriti pratyayarthau, gam dhatu and ting pratyaya, let us say. Ting pratyaya is lat lakara, so vartaman karta artha. Bhinnau, they are bhinna, Prakriti is gam, ting iti pratyaya. Yatha ekashrayau, Purvapakshi says they are in one. The one who is going and the one who is gamana kriya karta is same. So the one in whom you see kriya and the one in whom you see kartratvam is same. Ekashrayau yatha karoti gacchati ityadau loka prasiddhitah drishtau. Through loka prasiddhi, you ask who is going? Devadatta. You ask Devadatta, he says, I am going. So gamana kriya kartratvam, both are in the same locus. Atma. I means Atma. So Purvapakshi says, Prakriti and Pratyaya, they both will have one ashraya. Ekashrayau. Rashtau. Sitika. Prakriti artha hai kriya. Pratyaya artha hai kartratva. Prakriti artha is kriya. Pratyaya artha is kartratvam. Pratyaya artha means ting artha. Kartratvam means karta. तावुभौ स्वरूपतो भिन्ना एकस्मिन् आश्रये स्थितौ. तौ उभौ, both of them, स्वरूपतः भिन्नौ. They are different because one is dhatu artha, another is pratyaya artha. स्वरूपतो भिन्ना एकस्मिन् आश्रये स्थितौ. They both are in one ashraya. करोति गच्छति इत्यादौ लोके द्रष्टौ यथा. It is seen देवदत्तः कार्यं करोति, चैत्रं गच्छति इत्यादौ लोके दृष्टौ. तथा लोक प्रसिद्धितः एव जानाति करोति इत्यादिरपि आत्मैकाश्रयत्वं युक्तम् इत्यर्थः. So through the same loka prasiddhi, I can say janati is also in Atma, karoti is in Atma. Atma is the one ashraya. Dhatu and pratyaya both are in the same Atma. Ekashrayatvam yuktam ityarthah. यथा एकाश्रयत्वम् अनयोर दृष्टम तथा भिन्नाश्रयत्वम् अपि क्वचित् किं न स्यात्. Siddhanti says, okay, you are saying it is seen that both are in the same ashraya. Ashraya means Atma. So, therefore, Atma is doing everything, Atma is karta. Siddhanti says, if you have seen one ashraya of the two, why can't there be two ashrayas also? Bhinna ashrayatvam api kvachit kin na syat. Kvachit means sometimes. Iti ataha nanayor dvyashrayatvancha लोके दृष्टं स्मृतौ तथा जानात्यर्थेषु को हेतुर् द्व्याश्रयत्वे निगत्यताम्. So that shabda is dvya, dvyashrayatvam. Okay. Nanayor dvyashrayatvancha लोके दृष्टं स्मृतौ तथा जानात्यर्थेषु को हेतुर् व्याश्रयत्वे निगद्यताम्. अनयोर व्याश्रयत्वं च न लोके स्मृतौ च दृष्टम्. पूर्वपक्षी says अनयोः व्याश्रयत्वं द्वौ आश्रयौ ययोः प्रकृति प्रत्ययोः तौ प्रकृति प्रत्ययौ व्याश्रयौ द्वौ आश्रयौ ययोः. Two ashrayas of the two of the prakriti and pratyaya. Prakriti pratyayoho means what? Separate ashraya for prakriti, separate ashraya for pratyaya. Purvapakshi said both are in the same. They are one atma. Siddhanta says, why can't it be two? He said, na loke drishtam. It is not seen in the world. It is not seen in the smriti. Smriti means Vyakarana Shastra, Vyakarana Smriti. जानात्यर्थेषु को हेतुर्द्व्याश्रयत्वे निगद्यताम्. जानाति अर्थेषु को हेतुः द्व्याश्रयत्वे, where there are two आश्रय, निगद्यताम् तथ्यताम्. बोलो, you should tell. Purvapakshi is asking Siddhanti in Janati, Gacchati, etc. Why do you need two ashrayas? Because in Loka and Smriti, it is not seen to have two ashrayas. Prakriti and Pratyaya are in one ashraya. Anayoho, tika. Anayoho, Prakriti Pratyayoho, Vyashrayatvam, na Loka Prayogeshu Drishtam. In Loka Vyavahara, Vyashrayatvam of Prakriti separate, Pratyaya separate is not seen. In Smriti also, Tatha Smrutau, Vyakarana Rupayam api na Drishtam. In Vyakarana also it is not seen, Prakriti in someone, Pratyaya in something else, na Drishtam. And this is why where I start thinking that what is true for Vyakarana is true for Atma. What is true for Loka is true for Atma. Whatever is true for my buddhi is true for Atma. Such people will never be able to comprehend Vedanta. Because Vyakarana is not talking about Paramartha Brahma. Vyakarana is in Laukika world. Nyaya is in Laukika world. The other drashtantas that you get, they are Laukika. They are not going to talk about Paramartha. So one should not get obsessed by which is only dwelling on Vyavahara, only in Dvaitam. Tika. Yoho pratyayoho dvyashrayatvam na loka prayogeshu drishtam. Prakriti and pratyaya having two ashrayas is not seen in the loka. It is not seen in prayoga also, in Vyakarana's prayogas. And it is not there in smriti of Vyakarana. Tatha smrutau Vyakarana rupayam api na drishtam. It is not seen, such examples are not seen in Vyakarana. Ato janati artheshu dvyashrayatve Atma pratyartha ashrayah. Janati artheshu dvyashrayatve. So janati, gacchati, etc. If there are two ashrayas, dvyashrayatve, Atma, Siddhanti is saying how the arrangement you should do. Atma pratyartha ashraya, buddhi prakrtyartha ashraya iti. द्व्याश्रयत्व अभ्युपगमे को हेतु स निगत्यता. So why do you think, Purvapakshi is asking Siddhanti, that there are two ashrayas? Atma is the ashraya of pratyaya, but buddhi is the ashraya of prakriti. Why do you think like that? Sanigadyatam, you say that. Okay. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्ति भेद विभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. ओम शांति शांति शांति.